Major news about U.S. citizenship. The test is getting harder starting October 20th. That's right. I need you guys all, if you've been on the fence about applying for citizenship, consider applying now because you will get a chance before, if your application's filed before October 20th, to have the test that's the current 2008 naturalization civics test, which is a lot easier. And it's only basically 10 questions that's going to be asked, because after that, then you're going to be subject to the new requirements. After October 20th, you file your citizenship. You're going to have to take the much harder version of the citizenship test. All right. That, first of all, that test is going to have up to 128 questions. All right. You must answer 12 questions correctly to pass that test. There's going to be a total of oral 20 questions. All right. So that's 20 questions. It's getting double the amount of, questions in terms of what they're going to be asking you, and arguably much harder, double the times of work that you're going to have to do to study and pass that test. All right. And now here's the thing. They will fail you if you answer 9 of the 20 questions incorrectly. All right. So this is something really important. Immigration officers will stop asking questions when an alien answers 12 questions correctly or 9 questions incorrectly. All right. So this is really critical because I want you guys to apply for citizenship. There's so many things happening with U.S. citizenship in the United States under immigration law. I talked about denaturalization. I talked about the good moral character requirements. I talked about all these other things that are getting harder for immigrants to be able to apply for citizenship and get it. So I need you guys to apply and file, especially if you have a criminal, issue that's something small that you can get resolved really quickly, or something not that serious that isn't a barrier for you. Please do it because the test is getting harder. The good moral requirements got tougher in terms of you having to show more evidence, such as, for example, in the video I did, we talked about you owe a little bit of money to IRS. That could perhaps disqualify you. You owe child support or something else like that. That could disqualify you. You didn't file your taxes or other things like that. That could be a disqualification. All right. Now, this government, the Trump administration, is making things harder and harder for everybody, whether it's for green card people, and especially for those applying for citizenship. So I really want you to do what you can. File that case, even if it's on your own, as soon as possible. Please don't take this lightly. The test is going to get harder, and it's going to